Hey guys, Sean here,
Evan.
and we are here to talk about Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Wasn't this originally going to be titled Revenge of the Jedi originally?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Makes more sense.
Also, the working title was actually Blue Harvest Horror Beyond Imagination, which explains where the Family Guy special got the title.
Huh. That's interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah, you do. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Sadly, retaliation was not good. Anyway, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, or Return of the Jedi, when it originally was released, is a 1983 American space opera, epic space opera film directed by Richard Marquand. Fun fact, this was originally intended to be directed, I think, by Steven Spielberg.
Huh. Oh, indeed.
But because George dropped out of the Writers Guild and the Directors Guild, he couldn't get Steven to do it.
Why do I feel like that if Steven Spielberg did direct it, the animations would have been a lot better?
Awesome, fun fact. I knew we're not at this movie yet, but fun fact anyway, since I'm on the subject of Steven. When making Revenge of the Sith, George basically told everyone that Steven was the guest director, so that way, if anyone wanted to complain, they'd just complain to Steven. So yeah,
Sure.
George basically threw Steven under the bus during Revenge of the Sith. Oh, I'm pretty sure Steven had a laugh at it. I just think it's funny.
I like Revenge of the Sith.
If you actually watch the bonus video for Phantom Menace, Steven's actually there on the set looking over the battle droids.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what was that? The screenplay was written by Lawrence Kasdan and George Lucas from a story by Lucas, who was also executive producer. It's the third and final installment in the original trilogy, and the first film to use THX technology. The film is set 1 year after the events of Empire Strikes Back and was produced by Howard
Kazanian?
Close enough for Lucasfilm Limited. Film stars Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams, Anthony Daniels, David Prowse, Kenny Baker, Peter Mayhew, and Frank Oz. And again, Carrie Fisher said we lost you. The irony was seeing her come back to life in The Last Jedi. That's ironic. She dies, yet we see her come back to life. If only that could happen in real life. So, like I said, this movie is directed by Richard Marquand, written by Kasdan and Lucas. The music was once again done by John Williams.
Okay, this, I have to say, this time...
Movie released May 25th, 1983, which is the 6th year anniversary of the first of episode 4, with a runtime of 2 hours and 12 minutes. The budget was roughly $32.5 million and made back roughly $572.7 million.
Wow, man, a lot of money.
Well, it's the same, roughly, because it's two different numbers. The plot of the movie is the Galactic Empire, under the direction of the ruthless Emperor is constructing...
Emperor? Okay, that's an interesting word. Emperor.
Constructing a second Death Star in order to crush the rebellion, crush the Rebel Alliance once and for all. Since the Emperor plans to personally oversee the final stages of its construction, the Rebel fleet launches a final full-scale attack on the Death Star in order to prevent its completion and kill the Emperor, effectively bringing an end to the Empire's hold over the galaxy. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, struggles to bring his father, Darth Vader, back to the light side of the Force. So, right here, it says here. It says strict secrecy during production, and the film was used Blue Harvest to prevent cost gouging. Whatever that means.
I don't know.
And 32 years after the film's original release, it was followed by a sequel trilogy beginning with Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens just to be bastardized like a fucking harlot.
Anyway, we'll talk about that movie down the road. So where do you want to start, though?
What did we start with last time?
I'm assuming the acting, probably.
Let's start with there, then.
Well,
Man, there was... I have to say, this one was... It was kind of a mixed bag. And, like, there was whole bunch more aliens and other characters introduced in this one.
Like Akbar.
Yeah. I like Akbar. He's cute. He's like just like a little squid guy.
Yes.
Makes sense. Yeah, he's a squid. It makes sense why the race are called the calamari.
Mont Calamari. I love the Mont Calamari. Oh, the other side of him.
No.
On the other side of it.
No, squid, it tastes
No,
disgusting.
dude. No, remember Robot Chicken?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I'll have the Mont Calamari. He's like, well, I'll inside something of true. We'll decide to fuck you. Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah, I did like seeing Admiral Akbar in this movie. It's sad how he went out in Last Jedi. That still pissed me off. But we'll get to that movie eventually.
Also, a tribute to the actor who played him.
Yeah, Tim Rose, I think that his name was.
Yeah,
that did the voice, I think.
Tom Rice or Tom Rose or
I can look it up.
Rose or something.
Because I know he passed away after Force Awakens was made. Which is why they got Tom Kane to do Last Jedi. Species Mon Calamari. Yeah, we got that part. Well, I'm looking up, say something.
Oh, okay.
That way we're not boring the audience.
But yeah, like I said, I think it was a mixed bag with the acting. You had a lot of actors playing non-human parts. Like a lot of it was, people in suits with a whole bunch of Ewoks. There was like 30 people on the IMDb page just devoted to playing Ewoks. I mean, one of the actors in the list I noticed for movies like one of the Ghoulies movies and Troll.
It says here, the guy who played the voice, Eric Bowersfield, I think. I think I pronounce it. I don't know.
For episodes 6 through
7.
Yeah, 6 through 7.
And then Tom Kane did episode 8 because Bowersfield died.
Huh.
Yes. So say something.
I am, John. So yeah, the acting was great. Yeah, I like the actors that that contributed to your characters introduced to this film. Like I like the. I mean, sure, it's a guy in a suit, so you have to put more emphasis on the voice acting. But I like the guy who did the voice of Admiral Akbar. It was a very interesting voice, and I mean, he definitely didn't sound human, but
I don't think it was supposed to.
And what did you feel like for the performance for the Ewoks? It just felt like it was like, it's a guy and a person in a suit, but at the same time, it's like they're...
I thought they were fine. They served their purpose.
To be weird little space hamsters, but...
Dude, they're better than the fucking porgs.
The porgs are adorable!
The porgs were annoying and they distracted from the plot. Porgs were just there for marketing and toys.
Well, hey, if it distracted you from the plot to distract you from all the other bullshit going on, maybe that's why it actually worked in there. It's like, hey, you're looking at something that's not utterly feminist bullshit. Or,
no, but you are looking at something with two deep black eyes that want you to stare into your soul, into the depths of your soul,
and it melts my heart. They were adorable.
Well, put it this way, at least the Ewoks did something in this movie instead of just stand around and do nothing. Like, at least Chewie did not want to slap a Ewok. He slapped those porgs. Porg got on the dashboard of the Falcon, he's like, get the fuck off here.
That's animal abuse, truly.
Oh, no, we'll talk animal abuse when we see Last Jedi, because they're literally whipping those horses.
Well,
and whipping children, too.
There's horses?
There's space horses. There's spore rabbits, what we'll call bullshitters call them. Space rabbits. Spore rabbits.
Space horses.
Yes. And there's
I gotta see what they look like.
And there's also an anti-capitalism message. The rich are evil.
Yay! Anti-capitalism. Finally, we get a movie with anti-capitalism.
Selling weapons is wrong. We get it. The rich are evil. We got it. Anyway. Akbar.
Oh, Akbar?
Or we can just talk about
Well,
Ewoks again.
say what you want about Akbar.
He was good for what he did in the movie. He gave us the iconic line. It's a trap! God, I wish I would have saw him say that once in Last Jedi. That was awesome.
No, you know. In fact, to get him...
No, I'm saying I wish we could have.
But unfortunately,
Yeah, we only get maybe one...
Bastardized.
We get one scene, and then... Like, we get one scene when he's standing next to Poe, and then... Dead.
Pretty much...
Hand waved away like never mattered.
Yeah.
Just like Han.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that later.
They shish kebabbed him.
Pretty much.
They turned it from...
Dude, I would have just loved for the first row to say, good. Our first catch of the day. That would have been funny.
We went from being a Mon Calamari to Calamari Rings.
Yeah.
Some Chinese person
Anyway,
probably enjoying him right now.
Okay, but music though. Let's talk about music. What do you think?
It was different.
I think that's the point of it. It's supposed to be different.
I didn't care for too much of the original, especially that goddamn dubbed up song. Hate me if you want, but it was stupid.
People will hate you.
I don't fucking care. I hated that goddamn dubbed up song.
I mean, I didn't hate the music, but I do like the celebration music in the special edition.
Oh yeah, well that was better. I will admit that. It just sounded more like something that would fit in there. But you get a whole soundtrack that is like just music. And it's like we don't even, like something I noticed, we don't even get, like vocalization or choirs in Star Trek music, Star Wars music until Phantom Menace.
Dude, if you ever walk up to somebody and confuse the two franchises,
shut up. That's beside the point right now.
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
They would beat
I'm
you
gonna
to
slap
death.
you silly. Shut up.
Dude, that's what would happen to you if you walk up to someone and confuse the franchises.
Shut up. We're not talking about Ted 2 tonight.
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
Which is an awesome movie, by the way.
I liked it. But yeah, I'm just saying, it just felt weird. I mean, just some of it wasn't most of the added music. Like the stuff they added for the space battle, at least that actually felt like Star Wars music.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Hearing that in Last Jedi is, I'm going to try not to talk about that movie now. Let's keep on this one. I'm trying not to talk about that.
Yeah,
the nightmares that were
given me. It just felt weird. It was like, because like I said, I pretty much grew up mostly watching the special editions. So I heard...
Same.
I heard the more instrumental celebratory, but I had this ending with these nub, and I was like, what the heck is this shit?
Okay, let me ask you this. Laptinek versus Jedi Rocks. The Jabba battle scene.
Wait, what?
Laptinek, which is in this, versus the Jedi Rocks, which is in the special edition.
The Jedi Rocks.
Really? I'm not surprised you said that.
I just hate the nub.
Okay, no, not that one.
Oh.
The Jabba's Palace scene. Remember when they did the music?
Oh.
Do you remember the music?
Yeah.
Do you prefer that one that's in this, or the one that's in the special edition?
Special edition. I'm gonna have to say it was just weird.
Okay, not surprising.
It was more catchy.
Yeah, even when the creature sung to the camera.
I don't know what the hell that thing was. It had a good singing voice, but that face, oh my gosh. Cy Snoodles was just...
And the Max Rebo band.
I don't even know what that was. It's like, oh my god. I don't know. How would you want to describe her, what she looks like? I don't know. I don't even know where to begin.
I don't either, my friend. I don't either.
It's like a newt, but a fat newt with human legs, or at least semi-human legs, and the nose of an aardvark. It's like, what?
I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh, she was crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, granted, I have to give a little bit more credit to her because at least she actually looks female. In this movie, she looks like a dancing dishcloth. But that's what she looks like. She looks like a dishcloth covered with... Get on to something else.
Okay, let's talk about the returning actors. Hamill, Fisher, and Ford.
Good as always.
Yes. Let me ask this, because I think some people have said it before. Does it feel like Ford is just here because this requires Han to be here? Because considering Ford and Casson wanted to kill Han off, does it feel like just Han is just there to be there? Or do you think he plays a part in the plot?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of does, but at the same time, there was some shit he did do.
Yeah.
I will admit that. He was still funny. Funny. He still had the most funny lines.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was fitting to have him in there.
Okay.
It's more fitting than killing him off like a dumbass.
Okay, let's try and keep those movies out of the conversation.
Hey, I bring it up once. You bring it up like three-fourths of your sentences.
I know, because it's painful, dude. The pain I suffer.
So, we talked about the music.
I thought the effects. Or did we already talk about that?
I don't think so. The effects in this one kind of take a little downfall a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Especially, like, there's certain scenes you can especially tell they are in front of a green screen.
And it could have been just the director's idea, too. Like, I never even heard of that director before he did this one.
Me either.
So it was like, yeah, it could have to do with that. Like, if it had Erwin Kushner, if it had Kushner or Lucas or Spielberg directing, you would guarantee the effects would be a lot better.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta figure this was 1983.
The Keep was released the same year. That had better animation. And ironically, the guy who freaking plays Bib Fortuna in this movie.
That is funny.
I just found that funny. It's like he must have been so busy that year doing The Keep and this movie. I don't care what people say. The Keep was actually kind of a big thing.
And yet they butchered it, remember?
Mm-hmm. Still, that was kind of a big movie. I mean...
So anything else we need to talk about?
No, we talked about the actors, the special effects, the music. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, there's got to be more.
Yeah, there's got to be. What is there, though?
Let's just say that Princess Leia was really hot once the Ewoks got their hands on her. I was surprised. The Ewoks did something to her hair. It's like, really? You can't even understand what they're saying, yet you know the finer points of hairstyling?
Dude, I think they said that didn't they say that in Family Guy?
Yes.
Now I know so I figured that's where he got it from.
But still, it's like they can't understand that yet. They can understand how to do hair like that. It's like, damn, it blew.
Dude, Chewie's fully established in his franchise of understanding English and to save his own skin. Han had to speak Wookiee. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You'll find out when you watch Solo.
Well, then I'm watching that movie with a snootful.
Whatever that means, okay.
It means I'm going to be watching it while...
Drunk?
Yep.
Can I join you? Because I need booze to get rid of it.
Probably depends on how much money I have on it. I'll buy us a 6-pack. How about that? You think you can handle 3?
Probably. I'm going to need booze to get rid of Last Jedi and Solo.
I hope you like Bush, because that's what I prefer.
I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I'm not much of a beer drinker. I'm more of a mixed drink kind of guy, but I can try it.
You probably like the vodka, don't you?
Yeah, it depends when it's mixed with orange juice.
You like screwdrivers.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't have the virgin screwdriver.
Have you had what I call the Alan Harper, which is Coke and rum and Coke?
You mean the Cuba Libre? Rum and Coke, that's what it's called, Cuba Libre.
It's I don't remember what Alan drinks. It's like, I think it's...
Apple Teenies?
No, I think it's Pepsi and something. I don't know. I think it's rum and Coke. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I do drink...
Rum and Diet Coke.
Probably. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, other than booze, we're talking booze.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
I think all that's left really is the star rating.
And what would you give this?
7.5.
Does that seem too harsh?
No, I'd probably say the same.
I mean, it's definitely the least greatest of the original trilogy. It has its merits, and yeah, some of it probably could have been hampered by the different director. And you didn't just say this was out of the original trilogy. This was the most rushed.
No, I just heard that they didn't have the I don't know. They kind of rushed it in a way like Lucas just wanted to get this one done. I think because it was taking a toll. Because it was kind of taking a toll on his wife.
That sounds rough.
Rum and Diet Coke.
So a Diet Cuba Libre. I think I prefer the full fatty version.
If that's what it's called, then sure.
I think that's it. Give it a 7.5. It was still a good movie. It's definitely easily still one of the a very memorable science fiction movie, but I don't know. Compared to the
fun to watch.
It's still fun to watch, but it loses something compared to the other two.
Yes.
I was like, it's definitely not the best ending to a trilogy that I've seen. Let's just put it that way.
I've seen better.
Lord of the Rings.
Toy Story.
The Hobbit. Robo. Oh, no, I really can't say RoboCop. This was way better than RoboCop 3.
I was going to say.
I was like, I would call myself, I was like, RoboCop 3? No, wait, that thing fucking sucked.
Yeah, side note, why the fuck are we in Toy Story 4, though? What's the point?
I don't know. We're not even going to have Mr. Potato Head now.
If anything, they might just get a new voice actor to do with Slinky.
Yeah, but Don Rickles had that one-of-a-kind voice. Anyone can do it.
Plus, dude, but Blake Clark did a spot-on Jim Varney impression.
Oh, yeah.
Because, dude, I even asked my brother when he went to take my nephew to the movie, I was like, did you even notice the difference between the voices? He's like, no, I didn't. They got a new actor? I didn't know that. I was like, yeah, Dan, they actually did. They didn't know it. It sounded the same to me.
Yeah, no one can replace Rickles.
Or Ernest P. Worrell, but Blake Clark did a good job.
Oh, did he do the voice for
Slinky in the first two movies? Jim Varney did the voice in the first two.
I know. I mean, I was thinking more about who they're getting for Soldier. I was like, they can't use R. Lee Ermey anymore unless they just rephrase his lines.
Unless they do unused audio or something. Like they doing with Leia when using unused footage.
Is there unused footage though with him with that?
I don't know, but there apparently is with Leia. And so using Episode 9, they're gonna repurpose old footage. Yay! Yeah, I saw that done with Paul Walker in Fast 7. That worked the best as it could, but this is gonna be a whole movie to do. Oh. That was only 20% of its part, roughly. Because that's the thing, dude. When they had to make Fast 7, they had to fill in the gaps because Paul sadly passed away. So they had his brothers fill in for him, and then they used at least 20, and so they had to fill in the last 20% of his part with unused footage from previous movies. This is going to be a whole fucking movie to do for Carrie Fisher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's going to have that much, Leia's going to have that much more of a story element?
Compared to Walker, who filmed 80% of his part before he passed, they're going to have to fill 100% of Carrie Fisher's role with unused footage.
Nice.
Because Walker at least filmed 80% of his part before he passed away. All they did was fill in the last 20.
Okay, people are going to hate me for this, but then why just cut out the character?
Dude, that's what everyone was saying in The Last Jedi. When Leia gets... Spoilers. When Leia and the other commanders get shot out of the cruiser, people everywhere thought, okay, this is where you kill Leia. This is where you write Leia out of the series. But no. She does a Super Leia Poppins bullshit. They had it out. They had it out, dude. It may have been a dumb way to kill her off, but at least you wouldn't have to worry about what to do with her in Episode 9. But no, they keep her alive, causing themselves a big hole. They had a perfect out.
Hollywood. Now you see why. Now you understand why I watch mostly low budget or indie films. You always ask me that. This is why. It's like Hollywood.
Because Hollywood is dumb?
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's just... Look, I may see episode 9 to see how they deal with her. But that's about it. That's been the only reason why. Just to see how they deal with Leia and how they put her in the movie. Because honestly, I don't want to see Lando die. I already know what's going to happen, but I don't want to see it.
Oh, that's probably gonna happen.
Well, they killed off Han, they killed off Luke, they killed off Akbar. They're going to kill Lando.
They killed Luke?
Yeah, Luke died. Spoilers. If you do that enough, you might break your glasses.
I don't care. My heart is broken. My childhood is broken beyond...
Dude, how do you think I saw it how do you think I felt in the theater?
Probably crying your eyes out in your chair.
Yeah, pretty close.
That's probably what I would have done.
Ugh. So anything else you want to talk about?
At least we have the prequel trilogy.
Yes. We have those.
I may not be the biggest fanboy, but at least they were fun, made sense, and actually were good. And it actually had continuity.
And built their world.
And had world building. And had good acting.
Yes.
And didn't bastardize 3/4 of the characters.
No. Fun fact though, Han was supposed to appear in Revenge of the Sith as a little 10-year-old. On Kashyyyk. But George cut that out.
Oh, I would have liked wanted to see that.
Hey, it would have explained how he knew Chewie, because he would have been probably raised by him or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Also, there was actually a section in the script that would have kind of implied that Palpatine was Luke's, or that Palpatine was Anakin's father.
Creepy.
No, because you know how in Revenge of the Sith they kind of imply that the midichlorians manipulated to create Anakin?
Mm-hmm.
There was this section in the script that kind of implied that Palpatine was the one that manipulated the midichlorians to create Anakin.
Creepy.
Why?
And messed up.
How so?
I mean, well then, like I'm just saying, if he's his father, then Luke really isn't in best company. He's probably got the most evil out of any of them.
Probably, I don't know, but
it was like if
this
you
is
look
almost
at it
going to be a half hour of us.
And if you look at it that way, it's like he's more of an anti-hero.
I don't know, man.
Although that would be an interesting idea, having a Star Wars movie where Luke is more of an anti-hero.
I don't know, man.
I mean, if they really wanted it to be called The Last Jedi, make him be The Last Jedi. Like, have it so like the Rebel Alliance is destroyed and pretty much he's the only one who could...
Put it this way. I'm going to paint you a little picture. You mind if I paint you a little picture?
Sure.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect.
The Resistance are all bottlenecked into this mountain, right? On the salt planet Crate. Luke walks in, has his moment with Leia, gives her Han's dice that remind Han of a girl he got betrayed by. Why keep them then? Don't know. But goes out to face down the First Order with nothing but a laser sword. And there'll be a moment when we see that movie that pisses me off. But stays with me. Luke, basically Poe gets this point across that Luke is trying to hold off the First Order thing and run away. And here's the kicker. Luke is still on his island. He's not even on Crate. It's a force projection. You know how you find out? Remember how I showed you that clip of Anakin's lightsaber being broke?
Yeah.
He's holding that on Crate. Spoilers! Now, if they really wanted to fool us, he should have been using his Return of the Jedi lightsaber. If they really wanted to fool us. But no.
No.
I mean, I get what they were trying to do, though. They were trying to make Luke, like basically what Obi-Wan did, where he held off the bad guys so the good guys can get away. I respect that. but it was a poor execution.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? I respect what they were trying to do, but it's a poor execution. We are about almost 30 minutes in.
Wow.
Anything else we want to talk about?
Nope.
We want to give it a rating?
Yeah, 7.5.
I would agree with that one. We shall end the video now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.